So there is this story blowing up on Twitter right now, thanks to, of course, J.K. Rowling, because, of course, that claims that a mother and daughter went to a Marks and Spencer store, went into the lingerie section, and were there to get a bra fitting, and they were approached by a store clerk that they claim was trans and asked if they needed any help, which has just blown up into this whole horrific, nightmarish scenario where the daughter was traumatized and they contacted the store and the store greatly apologized and they're going to be getting rid of all trans people and blah, blah. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. The reality is that a mother and daughter apparently went into this Marks and Spencer store. They went into the lingerie section and they were approached by a tall woman who they said was about 6'2", who they claim clearly must be trans because no woman is tall like that, and were upset because the employee in the section that they worked in asked if they needed any help. Now, they said that they came in there to have a bra fitting done, but Marks & Spencer only offers bra fittings by appointment. So that employee would not have approached them specifically for those purposes because you're supposed to have an appointment to do it. They did not bring up the bra fitting. Nothing was said about a bra fitting. They apparently just got upset because they thought this person was trans and then left the store. There has been nothing from the store to say that they sent a message of apology or anything else. They have said any statements from the company have said that they are inclusive, that they would have no issue with somebody working in their lingerie department, which, by the way, is not a safe space for women. I'm sorry, but lingerie is not a female. Clothes have no gender. I'm sorry, but clothes have no gender. Okay? So there is no designated safe space that if you walk into a Victoria's Secret, that there's not going to be men in there. Okay? Even cis-het men shop for lingerie for their partners. So there will be men, obvious men, in those sections. But regardless, it's not gender specific and anybody could be in that section. It is also not a gender specific thing to have someone fit you for a bra. Okay? They're not filling you up. They're not fondling you. It's not a sexual thing. Usually they go over a thin shirt or they go over their, like... So, just to recap on this story, there is no confirmation that the employee that approached them asking if they needed help in the lingerie section was trans or not. All they said was that they thought the person was trans because they were 6'2", in their opinion. There was no actual offer to do a bra fitting. They basically said the employee asked them if they needed any help. This apparently triggered them, and they left the store. There was no actual, request from this person, or to even know if this is the person that does the bra fittings, okay? Because it's by appointment only. This person was just an employee working in that section asking someone if they needed help. Thirdly, there is no confirmation that they sent an email off telling Marks & Spencer that they were upset and that the company apologized for anything. As far as the company has stated, they are an inclusive company, and they would have not sent an apology email to this mother and daughter. So, of course, there's a bunch of people that are blowing this way out of proportion because they need to demonize trans people. But the truth is that women and children are way more likely. 99.9% of assaults that happen to women and children are perpetrated by cis-het men, not trans people. And considering how tiny of a population there is that is trans in this world, again, you are far more likely to be harmed by a cis-het man. So please stop trying to demonize the trans community because they are not the problem. They never were the problem, and they are definitely not what we should be focusing on, especially in a world full of Donald Trumps and Jeffrey Epsteins and countless friggin' priests and youth pastors and camp leaders and teachers and politicians that keep surprisingly, oh my God, end up being pedos or rapists, okay? That are not trans, that are not drag queens, all right? So, focus on the real issues instead of trying to take a story like this and blowing up bullshit details and listening to someone like J.K. Rowling.